I just received my new Echomatic string trimmer head from Echomania on eBay, and I'm going to put it on my SRM Echo trimmer and get ready to go out trimming. So first I have to remove the old head. So I come in and there's a silver collar above the old head. I turn the silver collar until there's a black hole, and when that black hole lines up with the notch in the shroud, I can insert a dowel or a Phillips screwdriver in to hold the collar still while I turn to remove the head. The head is held on with left-handed threads, so instead of right tight, left loose, we're going to do right loose, left tight. So I'm going to turn it to the right to remove the head, turning it to the right to remove the head. And we're going to get rid of the old head, and I'm going to bring in my new head. Make sure that there's nothing on the threads. Make sure that there's just the silver collar and the black studs. Sometimes people will leave a part of the old head on the threads. If your head broke, you may have a part of the old head. Silver collar that you're holding and the black threads. So I'll take my new head and I'll put it on by turning it to the left, because left will be tight, and I'll spin it on, holding my screwdriver into the collar. I'll twist it by hand just so it's tight. So my head is on and ready to go. If the strings are out, the head will be ready to go. If for some reason you have no string and it won't go, you'll need to remove the spool, which is the button located at the bottom. There's a D notch on the side, a white D notch. Turn it till that's there, and to take off the cap, hold the outer circle of the head and twist the spool, the smaller, toward the flat part of the D. Once you do that, it will come off. Once you have the spool in your hand, just line up the two strings. Line up the two strings, and as you come around, stop the shorter string first and hold it in the notch. Take the longer string around to the other side and hold it in the notch. Now you can take it off. Now we need to just line the one string in that hole and take the second string into the second hole, and then as we're putting the spool on to the cam, just make sure that as it goes on, we release the string from the spool, and then to lock it on the D, you should just pull it and it'll be back on. Sometimes the strings won't be perfectly even, and as you start it, it'll cut them off to the same size. Then as you trim, as you trim at a good RPM and tap this, more string will come out, and if it's too much, it'll cut off there. That's your Echomatic Weed Whacker head.